So we can go ahead and come to a comfortable seated position. And I'm going to start with a guided meditation. And I picked one out on aparigraha, which is non-grasping. And actually so it's a good time. We were talking about flowers. This is called the gesture of offering flowers, Pushpanjali Mudra, which is just like cupping your hands together and placing them in your lap. And this is signifying, non-grasping, because we're letting go through our hands. And the reason why I wanted to pick this today is because we do sort of tend to feel this tendency towards, well, my life used to have this and this and this, and a grasping towards what was. And maybe we can just cultivate this aparigraha, non-grasping, and letting go into whatever comes with freedom and ease. So as you take that mudra, go ahead and close your eyes and just feel your breath in and out, and just a soft breath. Yeah, allow the breath to have ease. And I'll read while you're in this breath, taking these slow breaths, letting your breath slow, becoming more serene, having some contentment and ease. And with greater contentment and ease, you naturally deepen your ability to hold life more lightly and lovingly, releasing all that no longer supports your journey. And releasing that without any grasping, releasing that with a sense of aparigraha, letting go of anything that no longer supports your journey. Deepen your sense of lightness and ease, and visualize yourself seated by the edge of a clear, flowing stream, your hands filled with flowers as a symbol of all you've received along your life journey. And begin by sensing these flowers as symbols of your material possessions. And just take several breaths to hold them lightly and lovingly, honoring them as vehicles, but never destination of your journey. And then with your next exhale, release into the stream any excessive attachment to material things. Naturally, allowing yourself to see that you're always provided abundantly. And now visualize these flowers in your hands as symbols of your friends and family, recognizing that their love must be held lightly and sensitively, as its full fragrance is only shared when allowed to blossom naturally. And now with your next exhale, release into the stream any excessive attachment to your relationships. Allow them to breathe so that their fragrance and beauty can be experienced completely. Now next, visualize the flowers in your hands as symbols of your entire history. Everything you've done and been along your life journey. And within this journey, each chapter has its own unique meaning. But when you hold on to the past too tightly, you're unable to receive the present moment's infinite possibilities. So with your next exhale, release into the stream any attachment to history that keeps you from moving forward along your journey. Now finally, sense these flowers in your hands as symbols of all that you've received, including your own mind and body, entrusted into your care, but only temporarily. And as you exhale into the stream, all excessive attachment to everything you've received, allowing yourself to live in this present moment lightly and joyfully. Just be here right now. And then an affirmation, saying to yourself, aloud or silently, say it 3 times, holding life's gifts more lightly, I journey with greater freedom and ease. Holding life's gifts more lightly, I journey with greater freedom and ease. Holding life's gifts more lightly, I'm able to journey with greater freedom and ease. And breathing into the present moment with a sense that all is as it should be. Now on your next inhale, you're going to slowly inhale your arms overhead. And then exhale, release your arms down to your sides softly. Take another breath like this. Inhaling up, feeling the crown of your head rise. And then exhale, releasing your arms down to your sides. And now you'll inhale overhead. And exhale, twist to the right. Bring your right hand behind you and your left hand across your body. And hold here in this twist. Allow your body to melt into the twist. So we had a request for twists for this practice, and twists are the perfect posture for balancing our practice of aparigraha, of letting go, right? Because our twists are detoxifying, both physically and emotionally, and detox is a process of letting go. So allow yourself to let go in the twist. In other words, relax your shoulders down, soften your hands, and just let this twist be whatever it may be. Like a lot of times we're really concentrating on trying to improve our posture in a twist, but here, let go of that effort and find some ease right here in this present moment. Give that self to yourself. Inhale and exhale. The soft breath, relax your tongue. Feel a spaciousness in the skin between your eyes. Body melting into whatever position it finds. No rules, no expectations, simply being. You're going to slowly inhale to center. And then softly, slowly exhaling to the left, opposite side. Your left hand comes behind you, right hand across your body. And see if you can soften into the position here. Let your body melt. Let go of any expectations. Those expectations get in the way of our presence, of our aparigraha, letting go of what we expect, what we want to achieve, what we want in any capacity. Let go and just be in this moment. Feel your breath. So the breath is helping the body to let go. And allow your breath to deepen. Right? Let your breath maybe linger at the end of the inhale. And then a slow exhale. And maybe lingering at the end of the exhale. And now slowly inhaling to center, arms coming overhead, and exhale, release your arms softly down to your sides. Nice. Let your left ear drop down to your left shoulder. And if you'd like to, you can take your left hand to the right side of your head, just creating a little more opening on your right side of your neck. But that's optional. Breathe into the right side of the neck. Full inhale. And exhale, melt the right shoulder down. Melt your head, the jaw releasing. Soft. Now take your left hand to your left cheek and just gently press your head up to center. And then let your left hand drop down to the mat. Take an inhale here. Inhale and exhale. Now allow your right ear to drop to your right shoulder. And if you'd like to take your right hand to the left side of your head, you can. Go ahead and breathe into the left side of your neck. Inhaling and exhaling, melting. Relax your left hand. Soften your legs. And take your right hand to your right cheek and slowly pressing your head up to center, releasing your right hand down to the mat. Nice. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. So slowly opening your eyes and taking your soles of your feet to the floor in front of you, and gently allow your knees to fall side to side. All right, take your time and be present in the body, noting what's going on, what you're feeling. So we're going to come down onto our backs, and if you have a strap, you can grab a strap. You could also use a scarf. That works fine. Just bring that alongside you. We're not going to use it at first, but we will be using it a little bit later on. And then you can grab a blanket or a bolster. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to come into a position to sort of become a little bit more aware of our breath. And I'm going to use my blanket, but there's many different ways you can use it. I'm making a pranayama bolster. So you could just roll the blanket up. You want not very high, and not any wider than, say, 4 or 5 inches. We're going to bring this along the spine just to increase the amount of breath that we can take. And I want to do a breath awareness exercise. So that pranayama bolster will be right at the base of your spine, like for me, it's right at my tailbone. And then lowering back onto the pranayama bolster. Let your shoulders roll open so your palms face up. And if you want a little pillow, you can roll the blanket under for your head. But we're creating some opening here in the chest for our breath. So I want you to take your hands first to your belly. They're just light on your belly. And your knees can be bent or your legs long. And feel your breath, feel the belly moving beneath the hands. Be aware of this movement of breath into the belly. And let the belly move freely, however it wants to. Now bring your hands up to your ribs and feel your ribs here. Feel them expand and contract with your breath. Each exhale, envision yourself letting go of any amount of parigraha, any amount of grasping that gets in the way of you being fully present in the moment now. And then bring your hands up to your chest, right beneath your collarbones. And feel your breath here beneath the hands. Let your breath flow with ease. We're feeling it, but we don't have to change it right now. So allow your arms to drape down alongside you. We're going to do a little bit of breath work here. So first we're just going to start with an equal inhale and exhale, Samavriti breath. And the breath will come into all those spots that we had our hands on. So I'm going to do an inhale of 4 and an exhale of 4, hold of 2 at the top and bottom of the breath. So everybody exhaling. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, and now normal breath. Now take one more Samavriti breath and make it at your own count. Equal inhale and equal exhale, but your count could be a 4, 5, 6, whatever you would like your count to be. And then coming to your normal breath. And now I'm going to count a stepped breath. So it'll be a count of 3 for an inhale, then a hold of 2, and then another inhale of 3, a hold of 2, and an long exhale of 6, and then a hold. So you'll exhale. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, inhale, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2, and normal breath. So our next breath, I'm going to count an inhale of 4, but at the top of our breath, we're going to hold for 6 before our long exhale. And if you feel lightheaded at all, just come to your normal breath. So exhaling, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. And now normal breath. Bring your right knee into your chest. Circle your right ankle. And then bring the sole of the right foot to the floor. Draw your left knee into your chest. Circle your left ankle. And then bring the left sole of the foot to the floor. You're going to press into your elbows and just take whatever you used for a pranayama bolster out from beneath your back. And you can place that off to the side. And then you're going to lower back down onto your back and take a hold of that strap that you put alongside you. And take the middle of the strap onto the ball of the right foot. And then you're going to raise your right leg up towards the ceiling and slide your hands down either side of the strap until your elbows come right alongside your ribs. And then this left knee can be bent, or you can bring the left leg long on the mat. We're going to hold here. So come to wherever you're feeling some amount of opening, and then commit to that position. So rather than continuing to, pull the leg towards you, just find one position and commit to it. And now begin to let your body melt here. So first, allow a relaxation in your left leg, your leg that's down on the mat, right? That's easy. Just let go through the left leg. But interesting, why does some tension creep into that leg? Now take a deep inhale and a long, slow exhale. Now relax your right foot, your right toes, your right ankle. Soften the right calf. Breathe into your right knee. And as you exhale, let go of the muscles above and below the right kneecap. And now breathe into the back of the right thigh. And exhale, release the back of the right thigh. Breathe into the right hip. And exhale, relaxing the right hip. Allow your eyes to soften, your jaw to relax. Let go of parigraha, non-grasping. So you're going to take your straps into your left hand, and you're going to bring your right leg across your body. Now you could have something beneath the right leg if you want, like bringing a blanket off beneath your leg. You're going to open your right shoulder, and you can stay just like this, Or if you want to come to cat pulling its tail up, you can bend your left leg and take a hold of your left foot with your right hand. Or you could use another strap to bring it onto the left foot and holding it. As you're here, just breathe into your entire body. And now exhale, melt onto the mat, into this position that you've committed to. And find some stillness. So the body might say, wow, I want to move. You can recognize that as a thought that comes into your consciousness. And then let it go. And come back to the stillness of the body. Finding the ability to be fully present in the stillness. Breathing into your right hip. Exhale, allow the right hip to melt. Soften your right foot. Your right ankle. Breathe into the right inner thigh. And exhale, soften the right inner thigh. And breathe into the left inner thigh. And exhale, let go for the left inner thigh. Soften your jaw. Feel your breath in all those spots that we acknowledge: the belly, the ribs, the chest. Feeling a spaciousness in the skin between the eyes, or between the eyebrows. You're going to slowly release your feet, release the strap, release any hold on your left foot. Bend your right knee, both knees bent, and just roll back onto your back and rock a little side to side. Make small circles on the mat with your lower back. And now go ahead and bring your right leg long on the mat, and you'll take your strap again, bringing the middle of the strap onto the ball of the left foot. And then you're going to go ahead and, I'm just going to turn so you can see me better. And you're going to slide your elbows down the strap. So your elbows are right in at your sides. Your left leg is raised, your right leg long. And now find what position you would like to be in here. And commit to it. It's perfect. Whatever position you chose, it is entirely perfect. Have that feeling of it being exactly what it should be. Allow the back of the left leg to melt into this hold as if it was settling into a hammock. Soften your right leg onto the mat. Release the right thigh. Notice if the quad there is contracting and just let it go. Release your right foot. Soften the left foot, the left ankle. Breathe into the left shin and the left calf, and exhale. Melt. Now breathe into your left knee. And as you exhale, release the muscles above and below the left kneecap. So you feel the left kneecap floating on the body. Now send a deep inhale into the back of the left thigh. Inhale and exhale. Just notice where you're feeling the most opening in the back of the left thigh and send a breath there. Feel your left hip heavy on the mat. Breath. Right, and if you feel any quivering when you come into the holds, right, you've come too far. And just back off a little bit until the body finds ease. Right, that quivering is kind of a sign of a parigraha, grasping for something that with ease may come, but with grasping is not going to happen. So take both straps into your right hand now, and you're going to bring your leg across your body, left leg off to the right side of your body. Maybe you bring it to a bolster or anything here to hold the foot up. Your left arm opens off to the side, and then if you'd like to bend your right knee, bending your right knee and reaching down for the right foot with the left hand or using a strap there. And commit to the position that you've chosen. Right? If you feel pain, move out of the position. But if it's just awareness, breathe into the awareness and see if that breath can help you to let go. Relaxing your left foot. Relaxing your left ankle. Up into your left calf. Breathe into your left knee. Soften the left knee. Nice, yeah, let go through the knee. Breathe into your left thigh. Releasing. Breathe into the left hip. And exhale, letting go. Allow your right leg to relax down onto the mat. And breathe into your left inner thigh.
Soften the left inner thigh. Breathe into your right inner thigh. Exhale, soften. Let's find a little bit more ease in the entire body. Tune back into your breath. Another couple breaths. Where can you melt just a little bit more? And now releasing your legs. Bend your left knee. Go ahead and roll back onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Make some small circles on the ceiling with your knees. And now you're going to put your strap off to the side. And go ahead and slowly press up to tabletop. Just round your calves, round your spine into cat. And then arch into cow. And take any movements that feel good for you here. This is the part of the practice where we'll come into any free-flowing moves that help you to just move the energy from the openings you've experienced in the yin holds, and then coming back into some more holds. So anything that feels good. Yes, beautiful. If you want to come back to a vinyasa, even if you want to come back to a down dog and flow through, whatever feels right. This is about just tuning entirely into those movements that just arise in your body, those natural movements. And then you're going to come back to a seated position when you're ready. And let's bring the soles of the feet together first for butterfly. And take your arms out in front of you and just circle your wrists. Nice, both directions. And then bring your fingers in and out. And now let your fingers rest on your shoulders and circle your elbows one direction. Yeah, now go the opposite direction. Nice, okay. And just twist to the right, twist to the left. And then you're just going to fold forward over your legs in butterfly. So if you want to bring, a bolster or a pillow or something beneath your body to fold onto, go ahead and you can do that. Or just folding forward. And we find that position where we can commit to the stillness. To allow your body to melt with gravity, just like an ice cube in the sun, or like that snow yesterday, right, that melted so quickly. Right, the snow knew aparigraha. It didn't try to hang on. It just melted. Letting go. Then relax your neck. Soften your right shoulder and your left shoulder. Breathe into your right wrist. Inhale and exhale. Melt the right wrist. Let go through the right fingertips, the right thumb and pointer finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky. And then soften your left shoulder and down into your left wrist. Relax your left thumb, your pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Feel the breath in the belly, the ribs, and up in the chest. Now send a breath into your right inner thigh. And exhale, relax the right inner thigh. And send a breath into your left inner thigh. And exhale, relax the left inner thigh. Where can you find a little more ease in your body? Letting go of this stored stress in the body and finding the spaciousness to be fully present. I mean, why not? Each moment is a gift. Why not be fully present in that moment? I'm using this practice on the mat to bring that awareness off of the mat into life. You're going to slowly round up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful, nice job. And then just slowly bring your legs out wide for a straddle. And you could grab, a bolster, a bunch of pillows to go ahead and lay forward on, or just laying forward however you like. Hands can be at center or they could be out wide. And without any rules for what this posture should be, begin to allow your body to melt here. So first soften your neck, wherever your neck may be. Maybe you have something beneath your head, maybe not. Just let go through the neck entirely. And now send a breath into the small of your back. And then exhaling, allowing the small of the back to melt. And send a breath into the back of your right thigh. And exhale, melt the right thigh down onto the mat. And breathe into your right kneecap. And exhale, let go above and below the knee. Allow the right leg to take whatever orientation it decides to. So maybe it rolls in, maybe it rolls open, however it wants to orient itself. Let gravity work its magic in your yin poses. We're working it's like a dance with gravity. And send a breath into the back of your left thigh. And exhale, relax the back of the left thigh. And then breathing into your left knee. A full inhale exhale. And soften your left leg into whatever orientation it decides to take. Softening the right hip and the left hip. Relax the entire body, let go. Feel your breath. Feel the breath in the belly, the ribs, the chest. Another couple breaths here, sending your breath to wherever you may need it. Now you're going to very, very slowly walk your hands back in towards your body. Raising your chest. And just slowly bring your legs together in front of you. And bend one knee and the other. And then circle your ankles one direction, then the other direction. Nice. Then bend your knees. Let your knees fall side to side. And we're going to come back down onto our backs, and we will do fish pose. And you're going to take your blocks, or you can have just a blanket beneath your chest if you like, but if you want to do the blocks, they're in a T shape, and your head's on one, your shoulder blades are on the other. So this one has it just right at the base of my shoulder blades, and then my head comes back onto the other block. Or you can take this block away if you want more chest opening, and maybe you don't even have one underneath the head. So choose however much opening your back feels ready for today. And maybe if it's comfortable, let your palms face up to have an opening through the shoulders. As the palms face up, the shoulders kind of roll open a little bit. And you can have your knees bent or your legs long on the mat. As you come in here, let go through your right leg and through your left leg. Notice if you're maybe holding any tension in the legs. And send your breath down into your lower back. Exhale, relax the lower back. Take a full breath into your chest. And exhale, relax your right shoulder, relax your left shoulder. Soften your hands. Relax your eyes. Another couple breaths here. Feel the heart expanding. Press into your elbows and just raise your chest to take this block out from underneath your shoulder blades, out from beneath your head. And we're going to lay back down, coming into supported bridge pose. So you're going to want to have one of your blocks or a blanket or a pillow. Your feet are hip distance apart. Take your block right beneath your sacrum. So not at the small of the back, have it down closer towards your feet than at the small of your back. And it should feel comfortable. So if it feels uncomfortable, adjust it. Maybe try sliding it closer down towards your feet. Now let your hips rest on the block. Again, your hands can be facing up if you like. And maybe you think about that mudra that we had at the beginning of practice on parigraha with our palms facing up. And right, we have a handful of flowers that we're not grasping. Right, we have these beautiful, maybe daffodils. Daffodils are blooming right now in our hands, and we want to experience the beauty of the daffodils. And by having just open palms with a light touch, we can experience that beauty. And now, as if you were going to water the flowers, bring your attention to your breath. This breath, nurturing the flowers, nurturing your being. Breath coming into your belly, into your ribs, up into your chest. Feel your right sole of your foot anchoring to the mat. And the left sole of your foot anchoring to the mat. Almost as if the soles of your feet could just melt onto the mat. And your hands are melting, your fingers soft. Your hips soft on the block. The breath washing the body. So you're going to press into your feet and raise your hips up off your block. Bring the block off to the side, lower down. One vertebrae at a time, and then bring your knees into your chest, rocking side to side. So we're going to come into a twist here, and you're going to scoot your hips off to the right side of your mat. Your arms come out in goalpost arms or in a T, and now you can just allow your knees to fall to the left, or if you want a deeper twist, coming into eagle legs with your right leg over top of your left and letting your legs fall to the left, gazing to the right. take one of those Samavriti breaths. Maybe you even count your breath. Maybe you even take, a 4 count, 5, 6 count breath as you come into the posture, and just see where you can let your entire body release without even thinking of any one body part. Let your whole body melt. And now softening your left foot on the mat. Softening your right foot. Breathe into your left inner thigh. Relax the left inner thigh. Breathe into your right inner thigh. Relax the right inner thigh. So notice if this twist of the spine is creating any constriction of breath. And see if you can work with that, if you can allow your breath to move with ease and maybe let go of any of that constriction. Sending a breath down into the belly, into your ribs, into your chest. Soften your spine, breathing into the lower back and exhaling. Breathing into the mid back and exhaling. Breathe into the area between your shoulder blades and exhaling. Breathing into your neck and exhaling. Soften your right arm and your left arm. You're going to slowly bring your legs back to center. If your legs were crossed, uncross your legs and hug your knees in and out. Massage your lower back. Nice. Yes, any movements that you need. Before we come in on the opposite side. So scooting your hips off to the left side of your mat now. You can bring your knees just to the right together, or you can come into eagle legs if you want a little bit deeper twist. Left leg over top of right. And then allowing your legs to fall to the right, gazing to the left. So soften your right foot on the mat. Soften your left foot. Breathe into your right inner thigh and release. Breathe into your left inner thigh and release. Allow your left shoulder to melt all the way down the left arm. Feel your breath in your belly, in your ribs, in your chest. Allow that spaciousness between the eyebrows. The kind of light there. And really let your body take whatever position gravity would like it to be in right now. Right? Maybe let gravity lead the dance and you follow. Tuning into your breath, being present here in our practice together on our mats. You're going to slowly bring your knees back to center, uncrossing your legs. Hug your knees in to your chest, in and out. And then bring your feet up for happy baby. We'll set the spine before we come into our final resting pose. So feet making footprints on the ceiling, and come into stillness in happy baby, right? A lot of times we have movements, and the movements are great too, but in this practice, let's honor the stillness of the body. Feel your hips get heavy on the mat. Relax your jaw. And just be aware of your breath flowing in and out. Yeah, soften the right leg, the left leg. Gently releasing the legs, draw the knees in together. And take a breath here. Inhaling and exhale. So we're going to come to Savasana. You can bring your legs long on the mat, or what I might suggest for lower back is a legs up the wall, which helps to release the hamstrings. So find whatever position you like. If you like being on your back, go ahead and do that. If you like legs up the wall, you probably have walls available in your house there. You start with your hip right against the baseboard or against the wall, and then you just rotate your legs up, and then you go ahead and scoot back towards the wall till maybe, your sits bones, depends on how open your hamstrings are. Your sits bones may or may not reach the wall there. And then just lying in this position. So what happens as we take a Savasana with our legs up the wall, we get a nice release through our hamstrings and our hips, which helps our lower back. So whatever position you've chosen, if you want a blanket or anything, grab a blanket. It's a little chilly this morning. Yeah. Okay, breathe. So nothing to do in Savasana, right? Just be. If thoughts start to creep into your mind, let them go. Becoming aware of your breath. And drawing one knee into the chest and the other. And then rolling to the side of your body. Lingering here and maybe thinking of a way that you could practice a parigraha in your day today. And then as you slowly press up to a comfortable seated position, bringing your hands together at heart center and bring that intention for your day between your hands and heart center. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace, and may you be free. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. It means so much to me.